Hey everyone, this is Steve Knight with Middle Tennessee Properties here in Nashville, Tennessee. Today I want to give you some information about how you can stop a foreclosure situation within 48 hours or less. There's obviously a widespread foreclosure epidemic going on right now. So if that's something you or a friend or family member happen to be going through, the first thing I want to let you know is you're not alone. There's a lot of people going through this situation right now. One problem is that there's a lot of information floating around out there, and unfortunately the rules seem to be changing every day. But there are a lot of things that you need to know that can help you to make the right decisions. Number one, the most obvious thing you can do is simply bring your loan current. Now you're probably saying, well, if I could bring my loan current, I wouldn't be in a foreclosure situation. That may be true, but there's also people out there that may find themselves behind, could possibly find a way to get themselves current, but think it's too late because they've already gotten the notifications and the foreclosure letters and things like that, and they may think, there's no way I can stop this from happening. The fact is, until your house has been foreclosed on, you can always bring it current and start from there. Now it'll show on your credit score that you were behind a few months, but the bank will always, pretty much 9 times out of 10, will accept what they owe because they don't want your house back. They'll normally accept what you owe and move on from there. So it is an option for you. You can ask the bank to do a forbearance plan, which means you get the bank to take whatever is owed at that point, whatever is past due, and wrap it up into your existing loan, or put it at the end of your existing loan. And that sometimes works. The only challenge with that is the fact that if your situation hasn't changed and you're not bringing any more money in than you were before, you're going to find yourself a few months down the road actually right back in the same situation that you were in, and that's unfortunate. The number 3 thing you can do is you can find a cash buyer. Now you have to have some equity in your home to do this, but you can sell your home quickly, you can close quickly, get out from under the foreclosure, and be able to move on with your life. You will have to sell your home at a discounted price. If you're going to have somebody step up and say, hey, I will write you a check, I'll take care of your loan, and I'll purchase your house from you. Normally what they're going to want, because it's an investment to them, what they're going to want is they're going to need the house at a discounted price so that it makes sense for them to do what they're doing. If you simply list your house with a realtor and try to get full value for your home, chances are it could possibly sit on the market for the next 5 or 6 months, and within that time the bank's probably going to foreclose on your home and you'll lose your home anyway. Another option is called a short sale. This is something you should consider only if you have little or no equity in your home. You would work with somebody who could negotiate with the bank, get the bank to settle for a lesser amount than you owe, and then they sell the home, you get out from under the loan, and you move on with life. Now it doesn't look as bad as a foreclosure on your credit score, but it is still a negative hit on your credit score. But that is an option also. The number 5 one is called a deed in lieu of foreclosure, which is when, in essence, you give back your house to the bank. You say, I know I'm behind in my payments, I'm going to go ahead and give you the house back. Now that normally can only happen if there's only one loan on the bank, or only one loan on the house, simply because if you give back the house, you can only give it back to one bank. You can't give it back to 2 banks. So if you have 2 loans on your bank, or you have other loans tied up into it, more than likely you're not going to be able to do a deed in lieu of foreclosure. It just doesn't work. Number 6 is a loan modification. The only problem with a loan modification is it's not done very often, which in essence it's a new loan. If you're in a situation or a foreclosure situation, normally it's hard to qualify for a loan modification. It's more or less you're getting a brand new loan. Well, if you're in a bad situation and you're going to have your house foreclosed on, a lot of times, unless your situation has changed, it's going to be hard to apply and qualify for a loan modification. Number 7 is the last resort, what we call a last resort, and that would be bankruptcy. And I'm sure you've all heard of that. A bankruptcy will normally stop or temporarily halt a foreclosure situation. You'll have to speak with an attorney because I don't give legal advice, but it can be a last resort to have all of your debts forgiven. Remember, all of these options, they have consequences, but some of these options are much less painful than others. Some of them are actually going to be options that will work well for you. You're more than welcome to get a hold of us at Middle Tennessee Properties. where we can help you look over your situation and help you decide what's the best route for you to take, what's the best way for you to get out of this situation. We buy and sell homes every day, so we can certainly help you. You can go ahead and visit our website at stopforeclosure/nashville.com, or you're welcome to call us anytime, 615-975-3806. Ask for me, Steve Knight, and we will do our best to help you. I hope this helps you, and I hope you're able to get this situation taken care of. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.